Despite Proposition A's failure Tuesday night, this sign probably isn't going anywhere. The mayor of Kent wants voters to reconsider the public safety measure later this year.
There are no other funding streams.
Proposition A would raise utility tax in the city by 2%, bringing it to a total of 8%, costing the average Kent household around $11 extra each month, according to city analysis. That, they say, would generate nearly $5 million in new revenue each year to pay for 23 new officers, as well as several other criminal justice positions, including a new prosecutor and public defender.
We are a very fast-growing community, and as a police department, we have not been able to keep up with the growth.
Kent Police Chief Ken Thomas says his department is understaffed at a time when stats show violent crime in the city has increased.
We have been driving our officers very hard with mandatory overtime, and along with all of this violent crime comes a lot of stress.
The things that we lose in this running from call to call, which is really what our officers are doing, is our capacity to provide the community policing that people want. Our residents want to see our officers in their schools and at community meetings.
We tend to argue and get upset when they want to raise the taxes, but for certain purposes, I think it's worthy and it's worthwhile.
Kent resident Theodore Montgomery didn't know about the measure until we told him about it, but said he would support it in the future. So would business owner Ken Haynes.
I know the crime it's high around here, and with that I would have to support it.
Opponents of Prop A argue the police department should be funded through the city's regular budget, urging the mayor and council to use the tax revenue the city already has. But Mayor Dana Ralph says that's not an option and warns the city is headed for what she's calling a fiscal cliff.
We're already cutting our budget by over $10 million. So we're cutting back on all of our other city services just to maintain status quo, especially in public safety. So we're really out of options. This is adding another tax, asking people to pay more money is absolutely my last option.
And the mayor will first have to ask Kent City Council to send it back to voters, and then it could be back on the ballot as early as the August primary or later in November. Reporting live in Kent, I'm Natalie Brand, King 5 News.